Ja, herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Interview vom SI Talk. Wie Sie wissen, versuche ich immer interessante Unternehmen Ihnen vorzustellen. Und heute bin ich bei Iron Creek. Iron Creek ist an der TSX Venture gelistet, Symbol ist IRN, ist aber auch in Deutschland gelistet, hat auch ihre News in Deutsch. Und das Unternehmen hat in den letzten paar Monaten eine neue Richtung eingeschlagen. Sie haben einen Rollback gemacht im Verhältnis, der Rollback war 7:1.
That was.
7:1, haben eine Finanzierung gemacht von über 5 Millionen. Die Marktkapitalisierung liegt ungefähr bei 9 Millionen und sie haben eine weitere Projekte akquiriert und sie haben ein großes Projekt an Kinross outgesourced. Und mir ist eine besondere Freude, dass der CEO Tim Beale für mich Zeit hat, mal sein neues Konzept vorzustellen. Tim, thank you to have time for me. In the last months was really exciting, so a lot of things are happening in your company, and I recommend this to my people that you make a rollback 7:1, you make a capital private placement over 5 million, your market cap is now 9, and you have also acquired a big project, and you have with Kinross a big joint venture. But this is not that you must spend money on their ground, they spend money on your ground.
That's correct.
So maybe you can fill us in a little bit more in your project.
Yes, well, as everybody knows, the markets have been terrible this last couple of years, and lots of companies have been struggling, including Iron Creek. But we spent our time in the last 12 months looking at modifying our business model and looking at other stressed companies. We felt that there were, even though we were stressed, there were potential opportunities out there in the market to maybe acquire new ground, new projects, etc., and make something out of this bad market. So we took some decisions towards the end of last year and at the beginning of this year. We decided that we needed to do a significant financing in order to move ourselves forward again, get this company moving again. But in order to do a financing, we really needed to do a share rollback. Otherwise, we'd just be generating millions of shares, and we would not have control over our stock. So we took a fairly hard decision to do a 7:1 rollback, which required shareholder approval. So we made that announcement in January, and we got shareholder approval in April. And parallel with that, we planned financing. And we announced a $5 million financing, and we closed that shortly after the shareholder approval for the rollback. The financing was oversubscribed, so we announced 5 million and we closed on 5.6 million. And parallel with that, we started to implement a new business model, which has become more of a prospect generator. This market really will not finance early stage exploration drilling of projects. So we decided that what we really need is to acquire properties and get other people to spend the money on the drilling programs, which is the expensive part of exploration.
What is the deal with Kinross mean? How much money they must spend over which period of time?
Yes. Kinross has an option on one of our larger properties called Las Pampas. They have an initial option to earn 60% by spending $5 million. And an additional option to earn a further 15% to a total of 75% by spending a further $20 million or completing a feasibility study. So we feel this is a pretty good deal. We will end up with a retained interest of either 40% or 25%, depending on where Kinross goes. And we also, as part of our new model, want to give ourselves options to opt for a royalty instead of retaining those interests.
Okay.
Because it could be that the market is still really bad. The market is not prepared to fund that 40% or 25%. Kinross may decide to spend lots and lots of money and we can't meet our obligations.
And in which royalty you can switch it?
At the 40% level, we can go to a 2.75% royalty.
Okay.
And at the 25% level, we can go to a 1.75% royalty.
Is this one project, is there any NSR already in there, or you own the project 100%? Or?
We own the property 100%, but
Okay.
there is an underlying royalty on a portion of the property.
Okay.
But that is known by Kinross and is accepted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the one big project. But you have also acquired a bunch of other projects.
Yes. As part of our new business model, we really want to build a land play in Chile. We believe Chile is a fantastic jurisdiction to work in. It's geologically one of the most prospective parts of the planet. And we believe that owning prospective ground is the key in the future. When the market upturn eventually does come, lots of companies are going to be scrabbling for projects.
Mm-hmm.
And if we have those projects, they're going to be coming to knock at our door.
Mm-hmm.
So part of that, we recently did a deal with a private Chilean company, and we've brought essentially 6 new projects into the portfolio. We're just closing that deal as we speak. But they're very interesting projects. There's a mixture of copper projects and precious metal projects, which fits our general profile.
Mm-hmm.
And we are starting our own evaluation of these properties now, but with a view to looking for partners, much as we did with Las Pampas and the Kinross property.
You have over 5 million in the bank.
Yes.
With 5 million, you can do something.
Yes.
What you are planning?
Well, we are planning to maintain these properties. Even this model that we have, there is a basic cost in maintaining properties. We need to finance that. We have a small office in Chile with some technical expertise down there. We use that technical expertise to evaluate these properties, generate targets that we can then go and sell to potential partners in the future. And at the same time, we're constantly evaluating new opportunities for acquisition as well. So all this takes some time, some money, and that's what we're using our money for. But we're not going to use our money to do drill programs, because you can spend $1 million or $2 million very, very quickly in doing that. So our idea is to try and spread the money out over 2 to 3 years, and acquire new properties, and then start marketing these properties and selling them.
Tim, thank you for the introduction and the new strategy of Iron Creek. And thank you for your time. Ja, wie Sie gehört haben, ist wirklich interessante Sache. Also Sie haben mit Kinross einen wirklich interessanten Deal, der dazu bedeutet, dass Kinross bis zu 25 Millionen ausgeben muss, also Kinross, nicht Iron Creek. Und dann können die bis zu 75% bekommen. Außerdem haben sie jetzt viele neue Projekte akquiriert, die sie jetzt bearbeiten, aber kein Bohrprogramm laufen lassen, weil die Bohrprogramme einfach viel zu teuer sind und da suchen sie einfach Joint Venture Partner. Ich glaube, die Company ist wirklich interessant. Sie notiert in Deutschland, sie macht auch in Deutschland die News und von daher schauen Sie auf dieses Unternehmen, setzen Sie es auf die Watchlist, da könnte wirklich etwas Großes kommen. Danke.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
No, thank you.